Good morning, this is Jason Ursino from Learning Space and I'm driving to school. Today I'm going to be talking about the three things to consider if you were to choose between Mathematics Standard and Mathematics Advanced. The first one is the prerequisite. Now that pretty much means what you did in Year 10 for mathematics. If you did 5.2 or 5.1, and in the old language that means standard or intermediate, then that pretty much means that you don't have enough prerequisite knowledge to do the advanced in Year 11. It just simply means you could be the smartest kid in the class for 5.2, but that does not mean that you're going to be cut out for the advanced in Year 11, simply because you haven't learnt the content. You need the content of 5.3 to be able to do at least advanced maths in Year 11. So that's very important. So if you're a student in Year 9 or in Year 10 and you are looking forward into the future and you want to do advanced, make sure that you're doing the 5.3 course. If you're not doing the 5.3 course, you need to do something about it, which goes back to Year 8 performance really, because depending on how you go in Year 8 will then determine if you do 5.2 or 5.3. So 5.3 is a prerequisite for advanced in Year 11. So that's the first thing. Secondly is your performance. The student's performance in pretty much this purely works out on numbers. It doesn't work out on, the teacher doesn't like you or likes you. It works out on numbers, on what sort of marks you're achieving in the exams. Now there's rumors about, 60% in advanced is the same as 80% in standard. That's all rubbish. The truth is, standard does do pretty well in its scaling at the ATAR level, and advanced does scale higher, but only if you do well. So should do advanced if you do perform quite well. If you don't perform quite well and your goal is to get a high ATAR, then it goes back to probably maybe considering to do standard to get the higher ATAR. The third one is your goals. Now, what I mean by your goals is what you want to do at the tertiary study level. If you want to get into university to do a maths-based sort of course, and there's a lot of courses there at university, most of them have a prerequisite of doing advanced. So that means that you need to perform quite well in your ATAR to get into the university in the first place, and then you have to do the advanced maths course to get into that particular course. So in that case, it's probably better that you do the advanced course. However, you do still need to perform well and get the higher ATAR. So if you want to do some sort of course, like engineering, you've got to get the ATAR to get in as well as doing the maths advanced. So some students who want to do those sorts of courses, they pick the advanced, but they don't do so well. So it's probably better to still do standard, get the high ATAR, get into uni, and then do a bridging course. That's probably the better way to do it. The important thing is to get into university. So they're the three things to consider when choosing between Maths Standard or Maths Advanced in Year 11 or 12. The first one is a prerequisite. Make sure you're doing 5.3 in Year 9 and 10 to get into the advanced. The second one is your performance. The numbers is what talks, not what I'm going to get a tutor, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to study from now on. That stuff doesn't work. Make sure that you talk through your actual numbers and your results. And finally, your goals. Speak to your careers advisors, speak to mum and dad, do a little bit of research, but advanced maths is needed for certain courses. If you like the videos that you are watching, you can see more at learningspace.net.au/driving to school. And thank you very much and have a good day.